Hey there, Minnie. I heard the big news. You're going on vacation, aren't you? Huh? Oh, good evening, Tabitha. What's this about? I just told you, silly. I heard you're going on a vacation. If you don't mind, could you tell me why you're asking? Because I'm going with you. What? You're the talk of the school, Minnie. Everyone knows how you, a single mother, started dating Carl, the only single father at the school, and then got married almost instantly. It's the romance of the century. Almost instantly? I mean, we were dating for about 2 years before we got married. That's not exactly what I would call almost instantly. Oh, don't be bashful. Go ahead and brag about it. All the mothers had a pact not to go after Carl, but you were the first one bold enough to break it, you sneaky little thing, you. Pact? What pact? I don't remember being part of any pact. Party or not, you broke the pact and stole Carl away from all of us. It was such a shock. But don't worry, none of us are the least bit jealous about your relationship. We're all thrilled for you. It's not like we were keeping it a secret. All of the mothers who I regularly speak to knew about this. So you're going on your honeymoon soon, right? Well, we have our 2 kids and jobs to work around, so we haven't really been able to make any sort of concrete plan as of yet. You think you're so sneaky just because you took Carl away from us, but I know all about your little plan, Minnie. I've heard the 2 of you talking about it. When? We've never talked about it in public before. Aha! So you have been planning it. I was right. Huh? You just said you've never talked about it in public before. That means you have talked about it in private. Of course we have. It's our honeymoon. How can we plan one without talking to each other about it? So, once again, I was right. You are planning your honeymoon. You might have been clever enough to hide your relationship with Carl, but you're not getting this one past me. That's not what I meant. We do want to go on a honeymoon, but like I told you, we're very busy and haven't made any concrete plans yet. We're just talking about it, as in discussing it. Oh, sure, I believe you. So, when are you going? I just told you, we don't have any concrete plans yet. Wow, you are a stubborn little thing, aren't you? What is there to be stubborn about? We don't have any plans. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. Fine, be that way. It doesn't bother me. I have my own ways of getting information. So I'll just have to go to my sources to find out the details. You may have gone behind my back with Carl, but that's an oversight I won't be repeating. You are an incredible person, Tabitha. Simply incredible.
Hey, Minnie. Do you have a minute?
Oh, hey, Carl. You don't usually text me from work. Is something up?
Nah. I was busy until around 1 today. So I skipped my usual lunch hour and decided to take my break now instead.
Ah, okay. So, what's up?
You're not gonna believe this. I had a big meeting with a client a few days ago, and one of my coworkers, Jake, helped me out a ton with getting ready for it, and so I took him out to a restaurant for lunch to thank him. And you know that woman Tabitha from school? I think she followed me.
What she is?
Yeah. Jake told me I had something stuck in my teeth, and when I used my phone selfie camera to try and take it out, I saw Tabitha sitting at the table right behind me.
You're joking.
I wish I was. She didn't appear to be trying to talk to me, so I thought it would be the best to just ignore her. Finished eating, and went right back to work as soon as possible. I know you're about to head over to school to pick up the kids, so I thought it would be for the best if I let you know as soon as possible, since you're likely to run into her.
All right, well, thanks for letting me know. Hey, Carl, are you done with work? Are you still okay to meet up like we planned?
Yep. I just walked out of the door to my office now.
Great. I just got on the subway myself. I dropped off the kids at their respective grandparents' places this morning, and they're also heading out right on schedule.
Yeah. My dad called me a few hours ago and let me know.
I hate to bring this up now and spoil the mood.
What is it?
I don't suppose Tabitha has said anything to you about this, has she?
Oh, her. She said that she was going to go to her sources or whatever to find out the details of our honeymoon, right?
Do you think it's safe to assume she didn't figure anything out, that she's still completely in the dark?
Well, considering the fact that not even we knew where we were going until a few days ago, yeah, I'd say we're in the clear. There's no way she knows anything about where we're going.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, well, I'll be waiting for you at the airport like we planned. Are you going to make it here by 6:30?
Yeah, no worries. I'll probably be there a little early, if anything. See you then.
Hi there, Minnie. Or should I say, g'day, mate. Where are you right now? Tabitha, what is this about? I'm in Australia too, sweetie. Let's meet up in the hotel lobby, okay? What? You're in Australia? Oh, come on now, Minnie. I've already told you, you're not going to fool me. You can stop pretending now. I know all about you and Carl's big honeymoon in Australia. I've known for weeks. So just give up already and let me tag along with you, okay? Tabitha, I legitimately have no idea what you're talking about. I'm currently sitting in my home living room watching TV. Minnie, you just don't know when you've been beaten, do you? Beaten at what? Okay, since you're intent on not admitting defeat, I'll just skip along to the important part. There's something you need to know about Carl. The truth is, he's actually in love with me, not you. What? A while back, I went over to Carl's office to see if I could pry the details of your honeymoon out of him. I watched him walking into a restaurant with what looked like a coworker of his, so I took the liberty of following in after him. I sat right behind him, and it seemed like he noticed I was there partway through his meal. After that, he started spilling all the beans about your big honeymoon in Australia. I knew right away that he was really doing it because he wanted to make sure I knew everything. I see. And he said that we were going today, did he? That's right! Now do you understand? I heard about it all from Carl himself, so there's no point in trying to hide it from me. I hope you don't take this too personally, but you're not even half the woman I am, and Carl sees that. Carl and I won't be needing you on our honeymoon, so you can be a dear and get on to the next plane home. Oh, and I'd deeply appreciate it if you could watch after his little runt until we get back. Actually, I'd love it if you just took that kid off our hands permanently. Oh, boy. Listen, Tabitha. Aw, are you going to cry for me? I'm all ears. That's not our honeymoon. That was just his business trip. Would you just give up already? It's your honeymoon. I know it is. No, our honeymoon was 1 month ago. What? And we didn't go to Australia. We just went to a nice little hotel with a spa resort for a few days. But he said he was going to Australia. The conversation between Carl and his coworker that you eavesdropped on was about their upcoming business trip. I have no idea how you came to believe that he was talking about our honeymoon. But the only thing you got right about the trip was the date. But no, that can't be. Hey, wait a second. This means that Carl is all alone on a business trip in Australia? And since you're still back at home, there's absolutely nothing that could come between the two of us. I still get the last laugh, Minnie. This is the perfect chance to make him mine for good. Read again, Tabitha. I told you the only thing you got right was the date. What do you mean? I mean, you're making a mistake that people used to make in 90s comedies when the writer wanted the character to seem oblivious about the outside world. Carl's business trip is to Austria. Isn't that the same thing? No, Tabitha. Austria and Australia are not the same country. Don't be ridiculous. Of course they're the same country. Austria is just an abbreviation. Take 10 seconds and search for Austria on the internet. Fine, wait right there. Oh no. Oh yes. Sorry, Tabitha. But you're on almost the complete opposite side of the earth from Carl right now. He's in Austria, the country in Europe, not Australia, the place with kangaroos and koalas. No, that can't be. I didn't even know that Austria was a country. That does not surprise me at all. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful time on your solo trip to Australia. But I don't know anything about this country. I don't know anyone here. You speak English, don't you? I'm sure you'll manage to get by somehow. You've got to do something. Can you book me a flight from Australia to Austria? Why can't you do it yourself? Because I used up all my money on my ticket to Australia. This is partly your fault too, you know. If you would have told me the truth about your honeymoon, I wouldn't be stuck here right now. Take responsibility for your actions and buy me a ticket to Austria this instant. Tabitha, just a few minutes ago you told me your intent was to kick me out of my own honeymoon and steal my husband from me. You even called my husband's child, who I legally adopted, a little runt. Tell me, what reason could I possibly have for agreeing to save you from your own stupidity right now? Because you're my friend. I am not now, nor have I ever been, your friend. It's still your fault that I'm here. You should have told me where you were going when I asked you. You're guilty of fraud. I'll sue you. I would love nothing more than to see you waste more money that you don't have on a frivolous lawsuit. So please, go right ahead and sue me. In the meantime, you're an adult, so I think you can take care of yourself. I'll agree to drop my lawsuit if you buy me a ticket to Austria. My kids are calling me. Can we be done here? Just a one-way ticket is fine. Tell you what, how about I message your husband to have him buy the ticket for you? I'll let him know all about your situation. I'm sure he'll be eager to help. No, please don't. Anything but that. Okay, well then, you'll just have to pick up a part-time job or something in Australia to make the money yourself. So, you're not going to tell my husband, are you? Nah, I'm definitely going to tell him. He deserves the heads up so he can divorce you before I sue you for stalking Carl. Please, Minnie, can't we talk about this? You traveled halfway around the world in order to follow us on our honeymoon so you could send me packing and steal my husband from me. Please, Tabitha, tell me, precisely what is there for us to talk about in this situation? Well, I mean, what woman wouldn't want to get together with Carl? He's smart, successful, handsome. I'm aware. He is my husband, after all. Anything else? You stole him from me! I will never forgive you! In order for me to steal him from you, he would have had to be yours in the first place, which he never was. Now, my kids are calling me, so I'll be heading off. Hold it right there! You broke the mother's pact. You had no right to put your hands on Carl. He was mine. He is mine. You don't deserve him. Now buy me a ticket to Austria and don't tell my husband, or I'll sue you for something. Do you hear me? I'll sue you for something. Look what you did, Minnie. My husband divorced me. Since you ruined my marriage, you are now legally required to give me Carl. This is 100% your fault. I hope you have a good lawyer. Hi, Tabitha. Did you make it home okay? Carl is mine. Give him to me. Well, I guess if you really want him that badly. You mean you'll let me have him? Of course not, you moron. Please, you have to let me have him. If you ever even think about speaking to my Carl again, I'll call the police, press charges for stalking and harassment, and sue you so hard they'll put my case against you in law textbooks for centuries. Be grateful that the only thing you've lost thus far is your husband. Maybe you'd like your husband to get sole custody of your children? You wouldn't. Oh, I absolutely would. And you had better not try and test me. Got it? I got it, Minnie. Carl and I had no idea this was going on, but apparently Tabitha had been talking to all the other moms at school for ages about how much she wanted Carl for herself. She had been putting the moves on him since before we were dating, but she was so inept at it that Carl never even noticed. Once we got married, her flirting escalated into stalking. On some days, she would leave her kids at home alone in order to follow Carl around. That all came out during the child custody hearing suit from her husband, during which he was awarded full custody of all their children. Even her parents were so ashamed of her that they refused to let her move back in with them. You'd think that all of this would have taught her a lesson, but nope. Just a few months later, she started putting the moves on another father at the school. She went even crazier this time than she did with us, to the point that the police actually had to get involved. This left her with both a massive legal bill after the couple she was stalking sued her, as well as a criminal record. She was never much of a worker before all of this happened, but now with a criminal record to her name, it's going to be pretty difficult for her to find a job that will cover her living expenses and legal bills. Yo, Fiona! Long time no see. A little birdie tells me you got married. I almost spat out my frosted hoops when I heard the news. I would never have seen you and him continuing for this long in a million years. I gotta say, girl, I'm impressed. Huh? Is that Jen? Wait, how do you have my number? Oh, the group chat from the class reunion. Bingo! You can be pretty sharp sometimes, girl. God, you are so annoying. Hey, that was uncalled for. I have feelings too, you know. You're the one in the wrong for not giving me your number at the reunion last year, even though we were besties back in high school. Don't pretend you don't remember. We were practically inseparable. Huh? Me and you? Besties? On what planet? You always let me copy your homework. Plus, you treat me to meals and drinks. I'd be lying if I said I didn't hold a little grudge over what happened with your boyfriend, but hey, no one's perfect. I let you copy my homework, did I? That's funny. Because the way I remember it, you just took my printouts and worksheets without my permission, ran away and disappeared with them, and didn't give them back until you were done plagiarizing them. Rather than treating you to meals and drinks, if my memory serves me correctly, whenever we went out to eat together, you conveniently forgot your purse when the bill came, leaving me no choice but to pay for everything. Which reminds me, you never gave me back a single cent of that money, did you? As for my boyfriend, I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Whatever, who cares about all that? It's bygones now. There's no use crying over spilled milk, so let's stop dragging up the past and look towards the future instead. I'd rather we just didn't talk at all, actually. Your words, they hurt me. Stop being so mean, you spoiled sport. There's nothing wrong with two best friends catching up after a long time apart. Anyway, can I take the fact that you're still in the class reunion group chat as meaning you'll be coming again this year? Yeah, I guess so. Does that mean you'll be bringing your husband along too? Right, he was in our class after all. Interesting. I'm suddenly super excited for the class reunion. Why? That's for me to know and you to find out. I'm counting on you, Fiona. Keep him in good working order for me until we're reunited. Good working order? Fiona, Fiona, Fiona. It's time. The day of destiny is finally upon us. Huh? What are you talking about? Jen, would you give me a break already? Quit sending me random nonsensical messages out of nowhere. Why would today be a day of destiny? It's just a class reunion. Is something supposed to be happening there? Yes, exactly. Today is the fateful day I finally find happiness. Okay, great. See you later at the event hall, my darling. Would you quit with all the hearts? You're making me cringe. Fiona! It went down just like I said it would. I finally fulfilled my destiny and found happiness. Me and Rufus slipped out of the class reunion, went to a hotel, and he slipped inside me. The mood was so intense, our clothes were off as soon as we got inside the hotel room. And before you knew it, we were a passionate, sweaty mess writhing around in ecstasy on the bed. We have so much chemistry, I couldn't resist but let him have his way with me straight away. Oh, and guess what? You'll never guess what he told me. He said he never wants any other woman but me for the rest of his life, so he's divorcing you. Oopsie. Sorry for stealing your husband, sweetie. Jen, would you mind stopping right there? Sorry, no can do. Mine and Rufus's love is unstoppable and infinite. He's mine now and forever. No, seriously, Jen, you need to stop. Everyone can see your messages. What the hell? Everyone? The class reunion just erupted into chaos with laughter when they saw what you wrote. Huh? Excuse me? Sorry, can you bear with me a sec? I'm gonna unplug my phone from the big screen projector. Huh? The projector. What the heck are you doing? Does that mean what I think it means? Hey, Jen. Sorry to keep you waiting. What the hell is going on? Explain now! It was written on the information leaflet for the class reunion. There was an event called Memory Lane, right? We were all supposed to bring in our favorite photo from high school and would take it in turns using the projector provided by the event managers to show it to everyone on the wall before reminiscing over everyone's photos together. We were allowed to bring stuff in on the day, too. I remembered I had a funny photo on my phone after I got to the event. So I was in the process of hooking up my phone directly to the projector and showing it to everyone. Well, that's where you came in. I was trying to set up the projector app on my phone, but your messages came at the worst possible time, and I accidentally tapped onto one, opening up our chat for the entire event hall to see. Yep, those vulgar messages about your seedy tryst at the hotel were projected and enlarged on the wall for everyone to see. Awkward, huh? Oh my god, no way. Are you joking or something? Oh, this has to be a joke. Why didn't you turn it off as soon as you realized what was going on? You could have prevented this. Well, that was my intention, believe me. But then you mentioned Rufus in the messages. I was about to unplug my phone, but a certain someone came up to stop me when they realized what you were saying. Huh? Who? Who's the interfering asshole who thinks my business is their problem? Whoever it is, tell them to get their stinking nose out of my love life. That's just plain evil. I'm pretty sure stealing someone's husband and then bragging about it is more evil, actually. Have you no ability to self-reflect? Are you even self-aware? The fact you can make comments like that makes me seriously doubt it. Whatever. Who cares? You know what? I'm actually pleased. In a sense, this means me and Rufus are now an official couple. I guess you can call this our announcement to the class reunion. Life's all about turning negatives into positives, after all, and it's hard not to feel positive about having a big, rugged hunk like Rufus all to myself. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't pissed with whoever stopped you unplugging the phone. Go on. Who was it? Rufus's wife. Huh? Hey, wait a second. Isn't that you, Fiona? Nope. I get that your heart is broken and you feel overwhelmed with jealousy and despair because I stole your husband, but don't you think this is a little childish? Get over it and tell the truth already. I'm serious. It wasn't me. Is that so? Well, in that case, I take it this means we can call it quits on the compensation me and Rufus were fully prepared to pay you for the affair. I guess if you're not really Rufus's wife, you won't be entitled to it. Okay, have it your way. It's way better for me this way. You know, I impress myself with how smart I am sometimes. This is literally the best conclusion I could have hoped for. Oh yeah, here's another update on our love marathon. We decided to switch to the high-end luxury hotel by Boink Station. We just ordered champagne, room service, and will no doubt be making sweet love until the early hours. You need to head down to the county clerk's office, grab a set of divorce papers, and sign them by the time we get done. Why would I do that? This has nothing to do with me. Ah, this feels great. I always knew I was destined for great things, but I never thought my life would go this well. I feel like I'm the main character of a romance movie. With this, I finally get even on the grudge I've had against you since high school. Grudge? You do know I had the hots for Rufus in high school, right? No, this is the first I've heard of it. But even though I liked him and he should have been rightfully mine, you had the nerve to get involved and start dating him before I had the chance to make my move. I was so pissed when I found out I could have exploded with rage right then and there. What? Seriously, nothing you're saying makes any sense. Me and Rufus aren't dating, and we never have. Well, I finally got my own back. Don't act surprised, lady, because you had this coming. How many times do I have to say it? I am not Rufus's wife, and I am not his girlfriend. Oh, someone's calling me back into bed. Looks like a fresh round of lovemaking's about to begin. Oh my, will I even be able to walk tomorrow? Gotta bounce, honey. See ya! You're literally ignoring everything I say to you, huh? Fiona! What the hell's going on? Explain! What do you want, Jen? Don't play dumb with me, you scheming witch! How did everyone find out which hotel me and Rufus are staying at? And how did they know our room number? Oh, what the hell? Why the hell is Gina here? The look on her face when I opened the door was so terrifying I instinctively escaped into the bathroom as soon as I saw her. Oh, I see. So Gina decided to launch a direct assault on the scene of the crime, huh? Huh? Remember when you told me you guys were staying at the luxury high-end hotel by Boink Station? Well, in a strange twist of fate, it turns out one of Gina's relatives is currently living there. When Gina saw your messages, she told her relative to keep an eye out for you guys. I'm guessing she caught sight of you in the lobby and followed you to your room or something. What? Wait, but that doesn't answer my question. Why the hell would Gina be pissed with me in the first place? I didn't do anything to her. Listen, Jen, to be honest, I'm a little surprised you haven't managed to put two and two together by now, but Gina is Rufus's wife. What? My husband is called Richard. He's Rufus's cousin. Huh? Wait a sec. Richard? You mean that Richard, the spectacled computer game obsessed nerd? Yes, Richard with the glasses is my husband. I confessed my feelings to him back in high school. We dated for a few years. He eventually proposed, we got married, and we've been together ever since. What the heck am I reading? I mean, I did know Richard and Rufus were cousins, but I saw you and Rufus on a date back in high school. That's the only reason I wanted to steal him for myself in the first place. Oh, Jen, whatever are we going to do with you? Allow me to explain what probably happened here. It's true, Richard usually wears glasses, but he likes to swap them out for contacts for special occasions. He also looks strikingly similar to Rufus, even though they're only cousins. They've both changed a lot now, but back in high school, when Richard took off his glasses, they almost looked like the same person. Oh my God. I'm guessing you saw Richard with his contacts in and mistook him for Rufus? What? Oh, what the heck? Are you serious? Why didn't you tell me this before I stole someone else's husband? Ugh! How was I supposed to do that when I only found out you made moves on the wrong husband by accident yesterday? Well, you could have told me you and Richard were dating back when you got together. At the very least, you could have told me you were getting married. I'm sorry, Jen, but me and you aren't close enough for you to be privy to updates on my private life. Huh? But I thought we were besties back in high school. I'd prefer if you didn't make such insane remarks, thanks. Do you mind if we call this conversation a day here? I feel a little bit more of my energy being drained with every message. Anyway, don't you have important things to deal with? You know, like maybe the furious betrayed wife in your hotel room? Messaging me should be the last thing on your mind. Sure, you may have committed your fatal error as a result of our messages, but as things stand, I have no involvement in the situation now. No, wait, you can't leave me to deal with this crap on my own! Gina really is livid. She said something about sending Rufus off to work in a factory in Nigeria after she divorced him before she stormed out of the reunion hall. I wonder what'll happen to you. Oh my God. Based on how loud she's banging on this bathroom door, I don't think she's kidding. Help me, Fiona, I'm so scared. Are you guys friends or something? You and Gina? If you are, you could put in a good word for me and calm her down. Will you do that for me? Will you please? Sorry, Jen. This one's out of my hands now. Nothing I could do could possibly save you now. Even if I wanted to. She's the CEO of the company your dad and brother work at, right? She took over after inheriting it from her dad 2 years back, if I recall correctly. I know that! I can't believe I stole the husband of a frickin' CEO. I mean, I'd be proud of myself if I did it without her finding out, but she's banging on the frickin' bathroom door and sounds like she wants to kill me. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Oh, you'd be proud if you got away with it, huh? I guess that means you feel no remorse whatsoever then. At least this way I can take great satisfaction in watching from the sidelines as justice is served. Listen, Jen, I'm not involved in this anymore, so how about you open the door and try talking to Gina? But she's so mad. I just got a message from Richard saying you're spamming him with messages begging him to call Gina off. I'm not sure why you think my husband would be able to get you out of this. You're talking about me behind my back? You need to solve your problems by yourself, Jen. There's nothing anyone can do for you now. Ugh! Why would he rat on me? And why would you betray me like this? You're supposed to be my friend. How many times do I have to say it? Me and you aren't friends, and we never have been. What? Quit making me repeat myself. Well, in that case, let's be friends, starting now. Huh? Please, you have to help me. I'm begging you. Isn't there some way we can make all of this go away? I feel terrible about what I did, simply terrible. Honestly, I don't know what came over me and made me act so stupidly. Yes, you do. You thought you were taking revenge on me for some stupid grudge from high school, so allow me to politely decline your offer of friendship. Oh my God! No one likes a dimwit. Although, saying that, I always despised you. Fiona! I'll be blocking you now. Goodbye and good luck. After the drama that unfolded in the hotel room, Jen and Rufus immediately broke up, making the day of the class reunion both the beginning and the end of their short-lived romance. I was surprised to hear that they didn't end up owing much compensation. But something tells me Jen's problems are only just beginning. Remember how I mentioned Gina's the CEO of Jen's brother's and dad's company? Well, they didn't take too kindly to her destroying their boss's marriage, and word of the affair spread around the office like wildfire. Unable to bear the shame of being the butt of every joke and receiving the silent treatment from practically the entire company, they voluntarily resigned within a week. Fortunately for them, they both managed to find new jobs pretty quickly, but less fortunately, their salaries were half that of what they got at Gina's company. As for Jen, her family promptly disowned her, being so overwhelmed with disgust at her behavior that they couldn't bear to associate with her for a second longer. Now she was lost and alone, her life resembling a Greek tragedy. After word of her misdeeds spread around town, she found it impossible to find a respectable job. With that, she had no choice but to start working the night business, and these days can be seen hanging around on street corners in the hopes that some creepy old dude will pick her up and cover her rent money in return for some favors. Don't cheat, folks!
Thank you for watching.
Hey Zara, you all ready, aren't you? I swear, women always take at least 5 times as long as dudes to get ready for things.
Chill, it's okay. I'm nearly ready. It's our wedding day. Surely I get a pass today of all days. Good morning, Graham. Bear with me a few more minutes, honey. I'll be ready to leave the house real soon, okay?
Alright, sweet.
Graham, everything is gonna be okay today, right?
What do you mean?
The thing with your 3 friends before, Jeff, Alex, and Mike, I heard about how they tried to pull an awful, mean-spirited prank on the bride at one of their old classmates' weddings and ended up getting thrown out of the church. They wouldn't try to do anything like that this time around, would they? Obviously, I didn't invite them when I heard about what they did. But we are holding the wedding locally, and it won't be the weirdest thing in the world if they had already caught wind of the time, date, and venue. It is a small town, after all. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of worried, Graham.
Oh, those 3 doofuses. If they tried pulling any funny business without my permission, they know I'd end up giving a stern telling off. Don't worry, babe. They wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I'm pleased.
For God, you're so neurotic, babe. How many times do I got to tell you to stop worrying over little things like this? You'll drive yourself into an early grave.
I guess you're right.
You know, I could actually see you calling off the wedding because you're so worried. You better not do anything crazy. Seriously. That would not be a laughing matter. Alright, babe. See you at the church.
Sure. I'll catch you later.
Yo, Zara, what's up, girl? Yeehaw! It's your old classmate, Jeff. How's it hanging? What's that? You don't remember giving me your number? Oh, don't worry. That's a minor detail. We can clear that up later. I doubt you'll see these messages till after you're done with the banquet. You're probably too busy right now. But that's actually why I'm messaging you up. You see, me, Alex, and Mike might not have been invited to the wedding. But you bet your sweet ass you're gonna be showing up to gate crash the place and pull a little prank so epic, it'll blow your mind. A boom. This is your official notice that the 3 of us just succeeded in sneaking into the church and are currently hiding in a top secret, undisclosed location with the assistance of a close friend. Oh, we're about to launch our secret attack, so get hyped! Zara, that was too damn funny. Sure, sneaking up from behind and slamming your head face down in the wedding cake like that might have been exactly what we planned. But we had no idea you'd stand on your dress and fall forward in the momentum. Man, seeing you hit the floor head first on the concrete like that before your ruined wedding cake tumbled down on you in an epic splatter was something out of a damn cartoon. Seriously, you couldn't write something this good if you tried. Well, I guess you could say our grand surprise was a resounding success. If you ask me, Getting the heads up from the groom in advance was the secret to everything going so well. All right, well, our work here is done. We'll be heading off now. Enjoy your wedding. Oh man, that was such a blast. Wait a sec. Oh, babe, why'd you have to fall over so hilariously? I'm gonna bust a rib if I don't stop laughing soon. Man, seeing you go face first into the cake before tripping on your dress and hitting the deck in front of the guests on your own wedding day. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, not to mention your reaction. That was even more dramatic than we expected. Nice work, babe. You have a future in Hollywood with performances like that. Alright. Oh, the fun's over. Hurry up and get changed and get your ass back out here. We've got a wedding to hold and the masses are waiting. Zara, what are you doing, babe? How long are you going to keep up this sulking act? You can't do this forever, you know. We have to get married now. The only reason your wedding dress is ruined is because you stepped on it and fell over when the boys pulled their little prank. That wasn't part of the plan. Oh, besides, you got changed immediately after, right? With a quick change of clothes and a little touching up of your makeup, you'll be back to beautiful. And it'll be like nothing ever happened. Oh, you do know you're making all the guests wait now, right? Plus, you're causing hella inconvenience for the church staff. You think they get paid to sit around all day waiting for you to pull yourself together? Hurry up and get your ass back out here, woman.
The wedding is off. I want a divorce.
What did you just say? What the hell are you talking about? Hey, Zara, what the heck's wrong with you? How could you be so horrible? You reported my freaking buddies to the cops. What the hell's gotten into you? That whole thing at the wedding was just a little surprise, that's all. Just a bit of harmless fun, a silly prank. I'm your husband, and those guys are my friends. As my wife, you should be mature enough to know how to handle a joke. Why couldn't you just laugh it off and get on with the wedding like any normal person would? I mean, seriously, you joking, me? Our wedding got freaking cancelled as a result of your selfish overreaction. I'm gonna have to go around returning all the wedding gifts now. Did you even see how nice the toaster Mitch and his wife gave us was? Not to mention the silver-plated detachable shower head from Craig. Now I'm going to have to give it all back, and it's all your fault. Thanks to your dumb, selfish actions, we may as well have thrown the $15,000 we spent on the wedding down the drain. Do you even understand the gravity of what you've done? You're in serious shit here, woman.
You probably already heard this from my lawyer, but when I tripped over at the wedding, I hit my head on the floor and suffered a concussion.
Huh?
You know that message I sent where I called off the wedding and asked for a divorce? It wasn't me who sent that. It was my mom. I was so weak and dizzy I could barely use my phone all day. Also, I sprained both of my ankles. That's not all. The wedding dress I rented now has a 20-centimeter hole in it due to the fact I was holding a knife to cut the wedding cake when your friends decided to push me over. I'm lucky I didn't end up catching myself with it and getting seriously injured. Do you seriously think I was in any state to carry on with the banquet after that? The only one who threw that $15,000 down the drain is you.
But...
We are absolutely getting a divorce, and there is nothing you can say to change my mind.
I do not agree to this. The only reason I agreed for my buddies to pull that little stunt at the banquet was to surprise you on your special day. Aren't weddings supposed to be memorable? You should be thanking me, not divorcing me. But no, you had to go speak to the cops about it, didn't you? You damn nut job. 3 of my pals have criminal records now, thanks to you. Do you have any idea how pissed they are at me? I told them you'd see the funny side and laugh it off. They would never have done it if they knew this would happen. Not only that, but on top of embarrassing me and totally wrecking my reputation with my buddies, you're asking for a divorce and compensation on top of it. God damn it, woman, you've got some nerve. Oh, and I'm not done yet, so you had better keep listening. Why on God's green earth should I be the one to bear the entire financial burden for the costs of the wedding? You think I can just pull $15,000 out of my arse like some goddamn magician? If anyone's got to pay, it should be you.
Graham, you knew full well how worried I was about your 3 friends showing up at the wedding, and you knew full well I was against it. You gave permission for them to pull their little stunt while having absolutely no idea what their surprise actually consisted of, didn't you?
It wouldn't be a surprise if I knew what was going to happen, moron.
That's not the point. I had 3 guys sneak up on me from behind before restraining me and forcefully slamming my face down into my own wedding cake on my own wedding day. What kind of surprise do you call that? Maybe, just maybe, I would have given you the benefit of the doubt if you condemned what they did since you didn't actually know what they were going to do beforehand, but no, you're actually defending them.
Well, if you would have had a stronger posture and kept a firm footing, none of this would have ever happened. This is all your fault.
While wearing a long dress I wasn't used to wearing, while wearing high heels, get real. Do you seriously think a lone woman dressed like that can win against 3 guys who attack her from behind by surprise? If so, you may actually be more detached from reality than I thought.
Well.
Then to top it all off, instead of rushing over to help me when you saw what happened, you stood with Jeff and the guys while pointing and laughing at me like a bunch of kids in the school playground.
But I never knew things would get this out of hand.
You mean you couldn't see this coming? It doesn't take a genius, Graham. Jeff and the guys have previous records, you know. This isn't the first wedding they've crashed, and I know you know what they're like. Luckily, someone figured out what they were up to and put a stop to it beforehand that time, but what they were planning to do was so messed up, it's enough to send a chill down the spine of any decent, respectable human being. That's why we agreed they wouldn't be getting an invite to our wedding. Why would you blatantly ignore my wishes and let them into the church behind my back in spite of all that? Why did you leave them completely to their own devices while having absolutely no idea what their surprise actually consisted of?
Well, that was...
What was it, Graham? Go on, I'm listening.
It was,
What?
It was,
Pathetic. Look at you, you're not even capable of speaking. Anyone in their right mind would want to divorce you after what you did. I'd have to be nuts to stay married to a jerk like you. You do understand why you're the one who'll be covering all the costs for the wedding, right? Then there's the compensation you'll be paying me. Then there's the fact your 3 friends now have criminal records. I won't let you say you don't understand why any of this happened.
Zara, please, can I have one more chance? I promise I'll never do anything like this again.
Get real. Like hell I'm giving you another chance, you jerk. Goodbye.
Hey, Zara. It's been 5 years. I heard you're getting married again. I know where it's going to be held. I know the time and date, too. It's today. I'm heading out now. I'll be seeing you real soon, babe. Look, it's finally time for me and you to get remarried. I'll prepare for the flame of our passion to be reignited in epic fashion. Yeehaw. Hey, what the hell's going on? But why? To think I went out of my way to dress up nice in my tux and crash your wedding in a dramatic display of romance before sweeping you off your feet and kissing you in front of your jilted fiancé, only to find out that you weren't the bride? Jesus, Zara, you should have seen the look on that dude's face when I sprinted up to the altar and started kissing his wife. Weren't you supposed to be getting married at the Godwinson Hotel today? Hey, answer me.
What is wrong with you?
Ah, Zara, there you are. Where are you right now?
Whether I get married or not has nothing to do with you.
Answer my question. I asked you where you are. Answer me now.
I'm at the Godwinson Hotel in Hawaii. Why?
There's a Godwinson Hotel in Hawaii, too?
Why don't you take a look at their homepage instead of bugging me with asinine questions?
Oh, God damn it. You're in another country. Ah, screw my life. I was sure you were still in Indiana.
To tell you the truth, after what you did to me on our wedding day, just the thought alone of being in the same state as you was terrifying. I quit my job and moved out of state on my own. I'm in Hawaii right now, but I don't live here, and I'm not going to tell you where I do live. I went to a different state and started my life over. I fell in love with a guy I met there, and we just got married.
What? But why? Zara, I still have feelings for you.
I don't believe you for 1 second, Graham. Besides, being told the jerk who made a total laughingstock of me on my wedding day has feelings for me doesn't exactly give me butterflies in my stomach.
But please, babe, I told you I never meant for things to go down that way.
Whether you meant it or not, you still gave a band of notorious wedding crashers full license to do whatever they wanted to me on what should have been the most special day of our lives. You are disgusting. You make me physically sick. You scare me, and I hate you.
No, Zara.
Let me guess. You probably think that by making up with me and us getting back together, you can restore your old reputation after it hit rock bottom when everyone found out what you did to me?
I
don't know whether there's any point in me telling you this, because it should be patently obvious by now, but I don't need you in my life anymore, Graham.
No, wait, please, I'm begging you.
Never contact me again.
No, wait, please, just give me a chance to explain, baby. Baby, please. Okay, I'm in trouble. Big trouble. I just got a message from some dude's lawyer. Apparently, I'm getting a bill for compensation for that wedding I crashed by mistake. You know, the one I mistook for yours. They seem pissed, and I don't think they're gonna go easy on me. Oh, there's no way I can come up with this much money. I'm gonna have to go into more debt at this rate. Please, Zara, I need some money. Can I have some money? My parents disowned me, and I'm all on my own. You're the only person I can turn to. Look, I'm begging you. You have to help me, somehow. Did all those years we spent together count for nothing? Hello? Zara? Are you there? Please respond. Why aren't you reading my messages? Zara?
Back when we divorced 5 years ago, I still felt kinda afraid Graham might do something crazy if I did anything to provoke him. So I decided not to block his number. It turns out I did the right thing. According to one of my friends back in Indiana, Graham crashed the wedding of total strangers by mistake, thinking it was mine, and ended up getting a bill for $30,000 in compensation. Apparently, he quit his job at the company he was at while we were together a while back, and he currently isn't working at all, meaning he has zero income. To make matters worse, I heard he's been borrowing money from a black market loan shark notorious for using violence and intimidation to collect his debts. Rumor has it that a black car with tinted windows was seen pulling up outside Graham's beat-up old apartment in the dead of night before 4 mean-looking bald guys in leather jackets jumped out and bundled him into the boot. I don't know exactly what happened to him after that, but apparently he convinced one of his relatives to help him out with the debt repayments. Last I heard, he's currently being forced to work in conditions close to slavery, in a job of questionable legality, in a desperate attempt to come up with the money he owes and earn back his freedom.
Hey, Ashley. You're out at the store doing grocery shopping, right?
Yeah, Chris, I am. Is there something you want me to pick up for you?
Nah. I just wanted to check and make sure you weren't at home. That's all I needed to know.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got to the store a little bit ago, so I think I'll probably be here for another hour or so.
An hour? Okay, got it.
Also, your mom said she'd be going to an art museum in the city with a friend, so she'll be gone most of the day too. Is everything all right?
Oh yeah, everything's just peachy.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna get back to shopping then. I'll see you at home.
Take your time.
Chris, what's going on? Who's that woman in the house?
Huh?
I just got back from shopping a minute ago. The door was unlocked, so I thought that you were there, so I just went inside. But some woman I've never met before was sitting in our living room, eating our food and watching our TV. I asked her who she was and what on earth she was doing here, and she said that you had given her a key.
Oh yeah, that's Haley.
Haley? Who's Haley?
My girlfriend. Yeah, she's moving in with us starting today.
What?
Haley's been living with her folks ever since she graduated from college, but lately, she's gotten super lonely being away from me. She's texting me at all hours of the day like, I miss you, I want to kiss you, when are you going to come over? Can I see you tonight? Isn't she adorable? The moving company is coming this weekend to bring over the rest of her stuff. You'll be around to help, won't you?
Chris, back up. She's your girlfriend? Are you telling me that you've been having an affair?
Just so you don't get any weird ideas in your head. Don't even think about being a jerk to Haley. I won't let you treat the woman I love like anything else in royalty, got it?
What the woman you love? I am your wife. Aren't I the woman you love?
I don't think you understand what sort of position you're in, Ashley. I'm the one who pays for everything. The only reason you can stay home playing house is because I make enough for both of us.
That doesn't make it okay to have an affair. I mean, not only have you brought your mistress into our house, now you're telling me she's going to live here? This is absolutely unacceptable. I won't stand for this.
Okay, then leave.
What?
It's my house. What I say goes. I say she stays. Don't like it? Go ahead. See if you can make it on your own without leeching off of my hard-earned paycheck. If you divorce me, you're gonna end up penniless on the streets. The only way for you to avoid becoming homeless is to do exactly as I say.
Chris, I willingly quit my job in order to take care of your dying father. Do you have any idea what kind of a sacrifice that was for me?
Yeah, well, he's dead now, but you're still staying in my house all day and spending all of my money. You think you're sacrificing something? Get over yourself.
When your father died, I told you that I wanted to go back to work. I had done nothing but care for your father for 7 whole years. And do you remember what you said? You laughed in my face and said that no one would hire someone who's done nothing but babysit an old fogey for 7 years. So what gives you the right to talk to me like that?
I don't know. Maybe the fact that every single cent of the money in our bank account comes from my paycheck? So like I said, Haley's gonna live with us from now on. You got a problem with that?
No, Chris. She is welcome to stay.
You're goddamn right she's welcome to stay. Now, let's cover a few more ground rules. In my house, I'm the master and you're the servant. Whatever Haley wants to eat, you make. Whatever she tells you do immediately.
Understood.
Good. Make sure you keep up that obedience, okay? Yo, Ashley. Haley's gonna use your room, so get all of your stuff out of there.
What? She's getting my room? But didn't she sleep with you in your room last night?
Oh, come on. You had to see that massive pile of her stuff sitting in the living room? You had to put it somewhere.
Okay, well then where am I supposed to sleep?
I don't know. What about the garden shed?
The garden shed?
Got any better ideas? No? Then hurry up and start moving her stuff. And when you're done moving your junk out, move all of Haley's stuff in. That room had better be 100% neat and organized by sundown.
Understood.
Yo, Ashley. Haley wants ice cream. Go and get her some and make sure it's the good stuff. None of that cheap store brand garbage. And bring some for me too. We're gonna have a little ice cream party, just the 2 of us.
Understood.
Yo, Ashley. I'm gonna be at work until late tonight. Make sure you take care of everything Haley needs. If you even think about talking back to her, I'll divorce you right there on the spot and kick you to the curb. Don't forget that.
Understood. Ashley, dear, what are you thinking? Are you actually going to put up with this? Oh, hi there, Mom. What's the matter? What's the matter? Isn't it obvious? It's that woman, Haley. You're his wife and he's treating you like trash. Why are you going along with this? I remember back when you were first married, you were so much stronger than this. You even stood up to me, your mother-in-law. What happened to you? Yeah, to be honest, you were a pretty worthy opponent. I'm only as strong as I am because of you, Mom. Sweetheart, strength in this situation doesn't mean putting up with it. It means putting your foot down. That awful, awful woman, she even treats me like some sort of subordinate lackey. I, for one, have had more than I can stand. I've made my decision. I'm writing that boy out of my will and will be moving away from the city. You are? It's been long enough since Chris's father passed away. I did my best as a mother and as my late husband's wife to try and turn Chris around, but no more. I know Chris's father would understand. He must be turning over in his grave right now. Mom, I'm sorry. You don't need to be sorry for anything. If I can make one final request, don't tell Chris about this. I don't see him as my son any longer. I see. Okay, Mom, if that's what you want, then I won't tell him. Wait just a minute, though. I actually have something I need to tell you, too. The truth is, I've actually been aware of Chris's affair for quite some time now. You were? Really? Yes, but the unfortunate reality was that as a housewife without income of my own, I really didn't have any choice but to bear with it for the time being. I know it won't be easy to find a job that pays enough for me to support myself with. And while I do have some savings from back when I was single, depending on how long the divorce proceedings drag out, I might just end up burning through all of it, and that's something I want to avoid. So I decided that I would hold my head high and stay with him just long enough for me to get some hard evidence of his affair, and then divorce him. So, are you finally going to make your move? Yep. I never in my wildest dreams thought he'd bring all the evidence I could possibly need right to me like this. He thinks I got the upper hand, but I have him right where I want him.
Yo, Ashley. I haven't heard from my mom in a couple of days. Have you heard anything?
Your mom? I think she had said something about going on a little trip with a friend. Maybe they decided to extend their trip for a few days?
Why didn't you ask her how long she'd be away? God, you're useless.
You know better than anyone that your mom and I have never had a really great relationship. Do you think she would give me a full itinerary of her trip and contact information for their hotel or something?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Whatever. Ashley, what the hell are these divorce papers? Who do you think you are divorcing me? I'm your meal ticket.
Oh, you don't need to worry about me. I just got offered a job yesterday that offers free employee housing.
What?
And I've already moved in. I took all my stuff out of the house last night.
Is this some kind of joke?
Nope. I was talking to a friend from college about my current situation, and she told me she had a family member who she thought could help me. I have to admit it does make me a little bit nervous that I'll be working for the first time in 7 years, but I have no choice but to keep moving forward. After all, anything is better than staying here with you and your mistress. So, Chris, it gives me great pleasure to say that I'm divorcing you. Man, it feels so great to type that just now. I feel like this massive weight has been taken off of my shoulders.
Ashley, you... Whatever. Do what you want. I don't care. As soon as you're out of the picture, I can just get married to Haley, my true love. And since my nagging mother up and moved out of town or something, now Haley and I will be totally free to make the most out of our newlywed lifestyle. You know, this is actually the best possible thing that could have happened to me.
Is that so?
You and Ashley, let's get divorced. Today if possible. And right after we get that taken care of, Haley and I are gonna go get married at the courthouse. Ashley, you gotta help me, please. I can't believe this. This can't be happening to me.
I'm racking my brain to think of a reason the first person you'd text in a crisis is your ex-wife.
The divorce is off. You and I are gonna get married again.
What?
It's Haley. She's totally useless as a homemaker. She can't cook, she can't clean, she can't do anything.
Wow, really?
And that's not all. She's got 2 kids. She never said anything about them.
Yikes, that's crazy.
She brought them to the house last night without any notice. She just dropped them on the doorstep like, it's cool if my kids live here too, right? They were carrying boxes of their stuff with them and everything. She even already enrolled them in the local elementary school.
Jeez.
And let me tell you about these kids. They are the worst little brats I've ever seen. They're making a mess of every room in the house. They've only been here for a week, but they've already turned my house into a pigsty. They're leaving dirty footprints on the carpet, leaving milk dumped out on the kitchen floor.
You poor, poor thing.
I know. I don't deserve this. There's only one thing for me to do now. I need you to come back. You were always an immaculate homemaker. So what do you say, Ashley? We can start over. It'll be like we're newlyweds again. When do you think you can get back here? Maybe by this weekend? You can come back anytime you like, though. Just let me know.
Goodbye, Chris.
Ashley? Ashley! Why the hell are you suing? Why the hell are you suing me? Are you suing Haley too? What's going on here? Your lawyer just stopped by the house. You hired a lawyer? I'm already dealing with cleaning up the shoulder-high pile of garbage those brats have left in the kitchen, and now I have this to deal with? You're absolutely heartless, Ashley. You already divorced me. You can stop trying to ruin my life anytime now. Hey, are you there? Ashley, I know you're there. Answer me.
I thought everyone knew that you could be sued for having an affair that broke up a marriage, but apparently between doing all the housework that his spoiled, rotten mistress refuses to do and trying to keep the 2 kids she never told him about from destroying his house, I guess it must have slipped his mind. As soon as reality sunk in that he wasn't going to be able to rely on me for help, you know what he did next? He tracked down his mother's new address and graciously announced that he would allow her to move in with them. His mother then made the official announcement to him for the first time that she was disowning him as her son, and had already written him out of her will. It must have been quite a sad and lonely drive back home. Meanwhile, our lawyers reached an agreement on a hefty settlement that both Chris and Haley paid in a lump sum. With all the legal and financial stress, the house continued to become more and more like one of those hoarder houses you see on TV. His company finally had enough of him showing up to work every day in a suit that smelled like he used it to clean toilets, so they encouraged him to resign. So I'd say it's only a matter of time before they actually do get featured on a hoarder show.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.